and shit. Big up O'Shea for fucking organising the shindig. Big up guys like, introduce yourself. Big boss dog. Right. You know what it is. We're about to get into the main event of the fucking evening. I ain't gonna fuck around doing all this mad shit. On the fucking right, KOTR co-owner, president of the South, co-host, filmer, editor,
vice president.
You know how it is. We're punk as fuck, DIY. Make some noise for Ho! Come on, dog. Love you, mum.
And on the left, the original champ of this battle rap shit, the legend. Make some noise for Tony D.
Right. Rock, paper, scissors, who goes first?
3, 2, 1.
Hold up first.
Right. Tony D1, Holt's first. Round 1 on Holt. Let's go.
Yo, they said, Hulk, it's a massive opportunity. And you've been waiting for this moment since you touched the scene. I mean, how are you going to approach Tony? Is it bars or jokes? Will you punch or scheme? I bet it's going to feel surreal. When it's done, you'll look back like it was just a dream. They still think I'm looking up to him. When face to face on the stage, he's looking up to me. I'm so cold, I roll O's and bun them to my head, even though I'm making bitches billet. This heart frozen in an ice chest, I might just nut in his bird's eye so the chick can feel it. I got previous for serving Bobby. In your last battle, Bobby served you hard though. And it's just sport for both us, yet I shoot to kill. And you got murdered by Bobby like Lucy Bill. And I'll take Bob's head off. I am not killing. Bro, we've already booked it, bro. I am on killing. He could be a drug lord. Shit, I'm talking top villain. But round my hometown, you'd never see Bob Dylan. You need to regroup and re-strategize. Without soldiers versus me, you must be barmy. You need the military to mimic this. But that just proves you can only be me when you are me. The ting go... Silence ago, it sounded like a drinks cap. Pulling a cig on stage equates to smoking this fag. Nigga, that's quick math. Nothing to do with Big Shaq. See, my only instinct is attacking your throat. Knife to his pipe like when a cracker is broke. Show up to the funeral like an emotional bloke. Offer to help out if his folks need the dough. Paul Bearer, Undertaker, I'm approaching the road. And when they're thinking God sent me as the holiest soul, and surely after making me they must have broken the mold. I'll be there, lowering tone with inappropriate joke. But this ain't the burial you'd expect. Career started on fire, so let's end it that way. Petrol the grave, fireworks, special display. Fucking bury isn't enough, I'm like Eric Benet. You went from Shotty Horror and Charlie Clips to Bobby Rex and Jims. Now you're nothing but the come-up guy without her protecting him. And this ain't one you chose wisely. I got nothing to lose, you got it all on the line, nigga. This a wild dog versus a prize winner, and you're up in my league looking like my dinner. You should just stick to the main roads. Cause guys like you get murked in alleys. It's nothing for me to quickly switch the shirts for trackies. Cause I'm known for touching traps like purple ash. Let's go! See, I only came to kill. I only came to kill when you came for fun. That was a light round, no laser gun. Let's go! Round one. Let's go, Tony. Go!
Okay. Hey. So I'm back at the Ronalds. Cause the main aim is network. It solidifies my rep and it maintains my net worth. Plus, I show out for the crowd. This is grade A respect earned, and I'd have the highest views on your channel if Fuzzy ain't say that. Let's go! Freak. And then you got that other pair of bastards tearing garments, we'll put simply. If that's the shit that's getting views, we going viral if you with me, cause this battle's the combination of them both. Cause it's just another nigga trying to rip teeth. You battle rap by numbers, so let's check yours. First impressions, you were second hand. third rate, tone clone, you step forth. Woo! I'm a small, old, relatively cool star. That's a red dwarf. And you on stage chatting bare funny. That's a TED talk. I mean, you can't compare views, number of classics. Let's examine statistics. This a pellet gun to a 4.5, boy, the caliber different. Let's compare firepower and how we handling business. This is me scraping a barrel, so of course we ain't matching ballistics. Compare our careers. There's a big old difference. I'm something seasoned, all on the card like Crimbo wishes. You better bring home sickest. Cause white folk came out to see you hang with a nigga like a Jim Crow picnic. There's 3 reasons this battle happened. And you was never one. It was a favor to Osh, train fare, and a little extra sum for my Xmas funds. Cause you ain't done shit to deserve this. Bruv, you might as well be hosting with Mickey. Battle-wise, you next to worthless. I went on your verse tracker. And all I saw was this. I got more views in one battle than you got in 46. You should not be talking shit. You should be thanking me. Because to tell the truth, although I'm a mountain to climb, once you up here, it's better views. I mean, you can't compare our opponents. That's a true fact. My battle rap resume read like a who's who. Your shit reading like, who's that?
You got to laugh about after you.
Facts! True facts. Hey, so take it from me. This weighs you up. There's no elevation for me. It's like buying bottled water in a rave when you lean, because I don't need it. But I got it because I can take it with ease. I battle Shotty, Pat Day, Arsenal. That's blatantly free. The greatest MCs out here gracing the scene. You battle nobodies. How you aiming at me when we ain't seen Hulk in the ring with a giant since WrestleMania 3?
So 2 Londoners headlining Liverpool. See, this is what happens when our powers merge. 2 light-skinned niggas with the same accent. They got to listen for the differences throughout the verse, but they don't care to compare. They ain't really here to see whose style's the worst. They just came to witness the death of a king, like the public execution of Charles I. On his estate at about 8:30, I see the fool come. Cost the couple of crepes, concealed a small gun. His fam will think, I ain't that bad when it's all done, cause I'll catch him on his way back from the school run. Bro, I ain't the type to blow my own trumpet. That's only cause I don't have one. But I got a trombone with a long nose and the song goes dun, 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 when I back some. I didn't think that was going to work when I read it. I said, I ain't the type to blow my own trumpet. That's only because I don't have one. But I got a trombone with a long nose and the song goes dun, 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 when I back some. I'm on the ball with a strip on my back. Footballer. We ain't seeing eye to eye, I'm a foot taller. Part of the Yin army, but he's not a good tourer. The heat seek temples, I'm a good warrior. Bro, a good warrior is a Sikh temple. Me, myself, and I are the baddest gang. Me, myself, and I are the baddest gang. And I can make my own bullets, I don't need no connect. I'm that nigga that can roll through the hood on a Friday and still keep Debo in check. You make basic stuff sound good. That's why rappers like you just see no respect. Bro, you're just all he ever does is create a fake buzz. You're just the human example of the placebo effect. Bro, I'll leave him in 51 states. Shock's the first one. Second to last state of depression before we burst guns. The last one, the worst one, takes the piss. Forensics walk in like, look at the state of this. You said you was gonna beat me. I hope you remember, cause I can hardly forget. I'll slide up, all calm and collect, and beat the ting in the street like carnival sets. Let's go! Catch me in your backseat, I'm popping up. Knife to your windpipe while you pop the clutch. The critics know what you got for Hulk's not enough. Cause even if he fight fair, he's still washing up. And if I right left him, that's a life lesson. Eclectic with the beats, I will Wyclef him. Well, in my presence, watch me sidestepping. Looking like you find brethren during spice sessions. Bro, I'll make your own estate a no-go zone. The scope, 360 or dome. No GoPro. I'll stuff the machine down his throat. No homo. Face all on the magazine. No promo. I'm already a celebrity, your missus. She's been holding this jungle beat for a good fucking while. I asked if she's ready. She just looked up and smiled and stuffed a snake in her mouth like a bush tucker trial.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Tony! Go on. Yo,
There's someone famous that you reminded me of. So I did some digging. And the findings were surprisingly odd. Turns out, in her youth, your mum was kind of a slosh. She liked riding the cock and hiking a lot. Till one time she got lost one night in the swamp, and long story short, Shrek might be your pops. It's the only explanation. The jawline, gappy teeth, the head shape, them tiny little ass perks on his head. They too small to work, in effect, he's most certainly deaf. That's why he thinks he can beat me. He's never fucking heard a word that I'm saying.
let's go.
But I heard it said that God ain't making mistakes when his greatness creates. And if there's any religious people in there today making this case, the shape of this face will make him atheist, mate. I mean, make them atheists, mate. Because even your hairline is attempting a plucky escape. That ain't a beard. It may be weird, but that ain't a beard. That's his afro running away. I mean, KOTR in a losing battle. And as far as KOTR, it's a losing battle. I mean, he was clueless, baffled. How his hairline was going back, and then he realized it ain't growing back. And now his forehead extends in a straight line to his lower back. And I noticed that if you got a full head of hair, like Oaks there,
Lovely. Oaks.
he hates you fellas. See, I normally keep a low cut. I grew this out just to make you jealous. See, with that bald head and figure and his belly getting bigger, with some dark shades and some Clark suede, you look like a reggae ready wedding singer. It's all falling apart. You look like a reggae wedding singer anyway. That's some jokes about his appearance for those just listening. To punches about his features like I'm trying to disfigure him. I'm killing him, but I'm making it look good. It's Mayweather versus McGregor with the bars, because I'm carrying you through these rounds to make you look better than you are. It's very, very hard. Because you say you don't try in battles. And that rings true. But then you diss other rappers and call them shit. When you shit too. So, I see you whine about wasting the ring. I'm thinking Rick Rude. So it's funny. Because they paid their bread and came to get in. And they only see him one side getting toasted like a bagel say.
Go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yo,
Let's go.
using all that material to tell a bald man he's bald. That's a fucking low blow. And then to top it off, you whip off your hat to that. Looks like you're trying to let your soul glow.
Let's go home.
So it's the... Gotta be honest.
Let's go. Baby.
I said it's the Mr. Undisputed Don't Flop champion. And then you left her behind. If it's don't flop all fucking day, I guess it was an early night. You knew what Kruger and Bagnall were getting. Didn't care what they were getting as long as you was earning, right? Knew he was ripping everyone off and he was like Arsenal when you was like, yeah, fuck it, reserve the flights. Bruv, what's he ever done to you? He believes you were mates. Gave you all the best battles, you were decently paid. Now you're letting all his rivals build leagues with your face. Only reason his poet's poison is because he is a snake. And if there's any threats of physical violence, the crowd take one look and know you're lying, fam. You couldn't fire bangs with a diagram explaining how hard to hit and where's right to land. And if you run, you're getting caught by a scouser. That's jumping from the fire to the frying pan. Or Hulk can knock him out of his clothes. You'll see Tony Stark naked just for Iron Man. Then all of a sudden it's Uncle Tony. They think you're contributing to their mind expanding. But Mr. Hamlet, Pied Piper of Hamlin, all the kids seduced and they can't understand him. And you're scared to go back to North America. What the chef served was cold, you must hate the guy. King Fly said you're always welcome back, but I guess you just see it as a waste of flights. I know for a fact Smacks would have you. Ours put Shotty on you, Dub, amazing, right? But you're just shook here checking on the war report. You'd never see Tony invade NY. To take a loss against the devil when that's hell to pay. You're too eager for the fight, that's what I tell your mates. I'm heavy in this thing, you'll do well to wait. I'm the original king who gave the belt away. Bruv, that's 3 rounds. If he spits 3 rounds and says he don't lose, that's a lie. Because I just bodied you without even leaving 3rd gear in a 6th gear whip, without even knowing how to drive. Fuck you, you
Let's go! Let's go! Last round on top. Fucking go, man!
Alright, it's funny. Because H wasn't on my wish list. Now it's hotlines and Brown getting bagged up. This top shot of business, pay attention. I pay dues. You should be paying homage. Instead of going underwater to get props like Navy honors. How the fuck? How am I in your scope, boy? I'm way beyond it. Up there circling. With tails of fire like Haley's Comet. You know the policy. You know the policy. I put the hurt to black like Reaganomics and take it. You know the policy. I put the hurt to black like Reaganomics and take H out in free like Jamaican phonics, car. I'm the guy they all want to spar with. Seemed like a good idea. Till we on that bar for bar thing. You in deep water. And I break that wave like a shark's fin, car. What he make up don't match tone like Maybelline for dark skin. But still, they got something to prove, so they trying to slew the Goliath, end up losing and crying or just brutally dying. It's a cycle, cause I spun loads like a Zanussi appliance. I swear, get the fuck you in my lane. I came to move you inside it like lights flashing blue with the sirens maneuvered behind into view when he's driving like move. Like move, and then I just cruise quickly by him, car. They seen what I do. They knew, no doubt it's a buddy. Boys in the hood seen Ricky die. The way man showed out with that shotty. So
I've been waiting for someone to say poison before I get to me, you know.
I've seen hood movies, that's why.
From the way I showed out with that shorty, but this another script of horror. Like a Stephen King chapter, it's funny that I'm in the ring with a clown and I'm the one with the it factor, see. When I rap, perform a rap and go to war with that. Big stage and dictated to the masses like an autocrat. I knew what would happen before the match. Cause my pen predicted your fortunes like Biff Tannen's almanac.
Let's go!
Hulk. Why they call you that? Cause the name sounds important. But if we consider Hogan and Bruce Banner, then we straight out ignoring the fact that they known for ripping through material and you've yet to have a breakout performance. I stopped writing here out of boredom. True facts. That's factual. And film stars don't die in Liverpool, but battle rappers do. That's time.
Go make some noise for that,
Obviously.
Go on, basket.
three think one. If you think Hulk won, make some noise now. If you think Tony won, make some noise now.
All got that.
Make some noise for the side up. Yo, if you think Hulk won, make some noise now. If you think Tony won, make some noise now. Go to the Hulk dog, make some noise for both of them.